surprised to see you on radio.
Do you know I did radio?
Multitasking. I have never heard you, by the way.
Oh, you've never heard me on radio?
When did you join the radio? I've been watching on TV. Yeah, that I know.
Oh, thank you.
That
we started.
I like
this is our first
your
week.
analysis on TV.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you very
much. And you have maintained the power and the color and the strength, and there's a way you do news.
Very nice.
This one I didn't know.
This one you didn't know.
I was shocked that you told you wanted me here.
I did radio 11 years ago, and I thought it's time to come back. You should also come back to media, Bwana.
You
should.
No,
you know, on the side, you should do a radio show.
Absolutely. If I got a chance.
Yes.
But now, unless I'm handling the programs related to my work.
No, not at all.
Kunajia maadili, kuongea mambo ya maadili.
There's always room for more content.
I'm available, by the way, even for free. Yeah.
Well, there you go. We might just have Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. Here she is. The boss is in it right here.
I'm a trained journalist, so
yes,
really
you are.
I would fit in it.
Yeah, I mean, this is like riding a bike. I'm sure you wouldn't forget it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We have a lot to talk about, and I think... first of all, your plans for Easter, by the way, you're looking like you're ready. You look like from here you're...
I actually came from the office in the early morning. I was lodging some TV station in the morning at meetings up and down.
Is this what a day in the office looks like at KFCB? Because
no,
this is quite cool and quite hip, no?
I live nearby, so I went to freshen up. But in the early morning, so I was feeling a bit tired. And I didn't want to come here looking hangered and too official. I was told this guy wears some bling bling. I wanted to look the part.
But you see, the bling he's wearing the right kind.
I can see you looking, you're so holy. So holy, at least for once. Mtakatifu bwana na msalaba.
Hatari sana. Ni neema tu.
Roho shuka.
Yes, calm down.
Roho shuka tutane na wanawake. Yaani watoto wake.
Yes.
Ana wanawake.
Watoto wake.
Freudian slip.
Kiswahili sanifu wana wake.
Out of the abundance of the heart.
The mouth speaker.
The mouth speaker, you know.
Nile shuka baba shuka. Kutana na wanao.
Okay.
Shuka baba shuka. Kutana na wanao. Fanya mambo yako baba.
Now, don't you think the two of you can do a good show together?
Absolutely.
I think you'd be great together.
I was a CU chairman throughout my school life.
Oh, yeah?
Up to university. My first encounter with that president, our president then, was President Moi. He was bigger than life.
Yes.
And I was taken because I used to preach. So some politicians said, I think this guy can... I was funny, so he had me some. So he told me you will go and give a speech, but make sure you jig some verses. Moi loved the Bible.
Yeah.
So we got to State House in 1990. There was a lot of push for multi-parties, and the program changed, and my speech, which I rehearsed for 2 weeks, I couldn't give it. Another person was to speak on behalf of university students. But when Moi came in, I said, Your Excellency, before the chairman speaks, could we pray? So I gave my speech in prayer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was strategic. And from there on, we became friends, by the way. So we can pair up.
I see. That's a good way to get an opportunity.
So always on the narrow
Musalaba chini ya kuvalia. Musalaba. The straight and the narrow. No, by the way, on a serious note, I went to Ikumin Primary School in 1977. And within 3 years, I was the school head boy and the CU chairman. In a deep dark place. It's not in the Google map.
Are you sure? Here's me checking Google Maps.
I swear you can get it. I went to funny schools. But the beauty of it is education is very good. It's an educator. I went to very funny schools, different.
It's an equal.
I went to about 6 schools.
Why?
My wife went to Kenya High from 1 to from 6. Then we met at the university. She didn't care where I went. So
that's true.
Education is an equalizer.
It really is.
What's the worst thing you've ever done? Because you see, hata Paulo pia akasema kile ambacho napaswa kufanya sifanyi, what I'm not supposed to do I do. So tunajua pia tukiwa kwa njia ya msalaba sometimes huwa tuna trip kidogo. Ushai blanda mahali.
In other words, have you fallen short?
I've had medals. I mean, we all make mistakes. Obviously, terrible. I've goofed many times. I'm actually a product of second chances. So many of them. I've goofed big time. But the one I remember most, so they were so hungry. I don't ask me the reasons why I couldn't afford myself a meal.
Okay.
But I got into Jack and Jill supermarket and ate. Took milk and bread and ate.
Nani?
Yes, without money. I didn't have money.
Yeah.
So this guy noticed that something is funny.
Right.
Guy is eating
In the supermarket.
Angelipa, so somehow they thought I was playing games. Me, I meant business. I was going to eat. I was hungry and I wanted to eat.
Yeah.
So they now pounced on me. And they started beating me. I told them, hold on, do you know whose son I am? Obviously. There was no name to attach.
Okay.
But I told them, no, call the manager. So they called the manager. I asked him, are you the owner of the shop? He said, no, call the owner of the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
you had this audacity.
I know. I mean, I was a bad boy. I know the things I've done. To answer your question, I did them out of some crazy courage.
Okay.
Crazy courage.
So you asked
there are
me
many mistakes. Some of them I can't say on air.
Okay.
I've done stuff like anyone else.
All right.
Goofed big time. Fallen. Stuff baya. Nikaanguka, nikaanjiangalia. Kasema mimi. The God of second chances. Yeah. So here we are.